What's going on, my people? It's your boy Key. Feel what I'm saying? I go by B on Key. I'm an artist and engineer, and I'm gonna go over a mastering breakdown of my new single, Simple Math. Feel what I'm saying? I'm out of New York City. Been rapping my whole damn life, and I've been mixing about half my damn life. And we're gonna lock in. So let's start. Let's make it simple and concise. See if we give you guys some good content. And let's start off by playing the actual song. Let's take that down here so the audio doesn't clip. And I think we are good to go.
Baby, baby, you that old 32C, throw it back, ooh wee. Baby bought the Gucci, take you to the movies. I ain't blue, I'm too key. She lonely, she use me. And if she ain't gonna choose, then deuce, baby. I just want that double dang, mocha dang. Been in love, know the pain. Comb the heart, hold the ring. Down to earth, know the train. In the gym, show the gangs. Them jeans are screaming, I'm a capital king. And she a Dolce demon. Ooh. Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Free of money, me and baby ski the country. Board the jet to board the slopes. Give a fuck about horoscopes. We meant to explore the globe. Fashion house, we for the clothes. Steroid boots, we order those. Pockets on a trembolone. Balenciaga set the tone. Flies girl I've ever known. All my ladies with the cash. Shake that ass. All my niggas with a chance to get her. Make it last. Got my dream girl riding in the Tesla. This shit don't crash. Shit, we might as well go multiply. It's simple math. All my ladies with the cash. Shake that ass. All my niggas with a chance to get her. Make it last. Got my dream girl riding in the Tesla. This shit don't crash. Shit, we might as well go multiply. That's right. It's simple math. Ho.
Okay. You feel me? Shit jumping. Yeah, you thought shit wasn't finna be jumping. I knew it. But it's alright, because you here with me now. So, got that Jersey vibe going, that bounce to it, and that's a modern rap song right there. You feel what I'm saying? It's competitive. That's a good thing about this mix and this master is it's not just a technical mix and master on a song. It's real music that's lit today that you can play back and forth with something else from the big artists that are popping right now. And that's because it's me on the goddamn song, and I'm really like that. So I have everything going into my 2-bus, which is all music. You can see I'm doing something to all vocals and all beat right here, but we'll just pay attention to what is my 2-bus, which is all music. So let's find a good part and do an A, B of that part.
I ain't blue, I'm too key. She lonely, she use me. I just want that double.
Right.
Baby, I just want that double dang, mocha dang. Been in love, know the pain. Comb the heart, hold the ring. Down to earth, know the train. In the gym, show the gangs. Them jeans are screaming, I'm a capital king. And she a Dolce demon. Ooh. Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it.
So both sound good, but obviously with the extra effects, we have some more push forward, a little bit more clarity, just a little bit more balancing techniques and stuff like that. And so let's not cut the shit. Let's get straight to it. So I'm starting off by putting on the L2. Now, my approach to mixing is the same as my approach to mastering, which is everything is for taste and everything is a slight touch. And by the time you get to the end of your process, the culmination of all those slight touches will give you a great positive outcome. So I had to make sure my gain stager was right going into the 2-bus, so I'm not hitting these meters. So the L2 for me is not only that initial push forward of the entire mix, but it's also a confirmation that I'm gain staging the right way, because I can see how much is being attenuated from a very low threshold. So let's see what we're doing here. Slight couple dBs, if any, at the high points, and it gives you that good push forward.
Baby, I just want that double dang, mocha dang. Been in love, know the pain. Comb the heart, hold the ring. Down to earth, know the train. In the gym, show the gangs. Them jeans are screaming.
That's really it. Nothing crazy. Negative 1.1 gives me, it starts my process. It's not going to get me to where I want to go, but if it's a positive change and I want to stop before it gets too far, I'll go on to the next thing. So now I start, my second plugin is the Ozone 9. As you can see, it says Jason Joshua, Ozone 4. He's a popular engineer that you may have heard of. And his Ozone 4 preset is very popular. And so all you need to know is that I made basically my own emulation of a technique that an engineer did. And I just pick and choose what parts of that process I want to do for each song. So I didn't do anything with the equalizer. We'll A-B the whole thing. I'm doing a little bit of tape saturation down the center, a little bit of compression on the low end, and a little bit of imagery on the higher end of the spectrum.
Baby, I just want that double dang, mocha dang, been in love, know the pain, from the heart, hold the ring, down to earth, know the train, in the gym, show the gangs, them jeans are screaming.
So we'll start off with the exciter, little tape saturation down the center. I reorganized the candles just to give like the meat and potatoes that kind of center of that song. You know, just it's all preference and taste.
Baby, I just want that double dang, mocha dang, been in love, know the pain, from the heart, hold the ring, down to earth, know the train, in the gym, show the gangs, them jeans are screaming, I'm a capital king and she a Dolce. Baby, I just want that double dang, mocha dang, been in love, know the pain, from the heart, hold the ring, down to earth, know the train, in the gym, show the gang.
So right here I got this section being with some compression, and this section with some compression. I did not use any in the last section. Let's do it up.
Baby, I just want that double dang, mocha dang, been in love, know the pain, from the heart, hold the ring, down to earth, know the train, in the gym, show the gangs, them jeans are screaming, I'm a capital.
Just cleaning up the signal a little bit, and with cleaning it up just a tad bit, it's also going to give it a little bit of push forward. You know, that's how compressors work, so that's what we doing. The sub on this part is not being really hit too hard, but I reserve this compressor for when the kicks double up.
Baby, I just want that double dang. Nelly gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free.
Very slight, just a little bit, little bow on the top. You know what I mean? This is hip hop, man. Feel what I'm saying? So the kick is incredibly important. I do a lot of work on the kicks, so by the time it gets to the master, I'm really not trying to put too heavy of a hand on it. Very light feather of a hand on it. Pause. All right, so then we're gonna go to the imager. I'm really just taking the right side of that frequency spectrum and giving it some horizontal air, barely.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of.
Just a little space.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money.
Listen, with just 2 plugins, I've done a lot. And with a little bit, I've done a lot with a little. And so, like, the next thing coming up, we're going to use the big boy, the Shadow Hills Class A Mastering Compressor. Man, I used to watch Jason Joshua with this thing on his screen. I used to be like, what the hell is that? I need that shit. That shit look fire. And so, eventually, I used that. And now I keep using that shit. Tough. You might recognize maybe the one with the green lights. That's an old emulation. This is the newer emulation that they came out with. And I'm only doing 3 things with this plugin. On top of the character that the plugin provides. I'm very intentional with the fact that I know just having this plugin on the channel gives it character, gives my entire song character, so that's very purposeful. And so the first of the 3 things that I do is I go to the bottom left, and I believe these are voltage changes in the machine. Some shit. It's like, I don't know if it goes from machine to machine or if in one machine there are differences in the output of the characteristics and the character from voltage changes. I don't know. All I know is when you switch the fucking number, the characteristics slightly change, and the way that it pushes the audio slightly changes. So it usually starts off with 1, 2, 15, 16 for me is just, I was feeling it, man. It kind of gives it that push on the top. You know how you kind of image, like it doesn't give it that center push. It gives kind of like a push up and out. I'll show you. I'll show you the whole plugin first.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I rather.
Very slight. Let's see what this is doing.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free.
See how it went from 14 to 15 and kind of put up and out. I was feeling that. I don't use much compressor, if at all, in here throughout the song. I'm using a lot of it for the characteristics and the push. Now, in this section, kind of shows same thing, kind of where the characteristic is pushing the audio forward. Steel, it usually pushes up that bottom end. Mid, and then I usually don't use this top nickel joint right here. But for this mix, it gave me what I wanted, so...
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't.
It's really, like, for taste, it's really, like, the energy of the song is very up there, you know what I mean? I'm always up here, so, like, that's kind of the approach that I took with some of the ways that I'm pushing the entire audio of the song. It makes sense to me. And then the third thing I'm doing is stereo width, 1%. Like, slight, because it's affecting the entire song. I don't want to widen the entire song like crazy. 1%. I'm gonna show you.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Free of money, me and baby ski the country, board the jet to board the.
It just gives it that slight extra dimension, that extra landscape to work with. I was fucking with it. Next up, we have the AMEK. I don't fucking know. Analog Mastering EQ. The EQ itself comes with a little bit of character, a little bit of whatever the fuck. But it's very slight, and I'm doing a very slight push with a wide band around 2K. See what it's doing.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Free of money, me and baby ski the country, board the jet to board the slopes. Give a fuck about horoscopes.
You know, I do so much carving with the instrumental and the vocal, so much push and pull, that by the time I get to the mastering section, a lot of the pushing and pulling EQ wise that I do, the two major anchors that I'm listening for is the low end, because this is rap, and it's kind of like the places in the vocal that are important to me. And even though I know this is affecting everything and I'm paying attention to that, the initial response that my ear picks up is, what is it doing for either of those two? And in this case, the vocal and the balance, the tone. It's basically the tonal balance at this point. The vocal's clear, but by the time I get to this point, is it the right tone that I'm looking for? You know, is it the full body of the voice that I'm looking for based on this performance? And you know, that little tiny slight bump, 0.3. I've done all the work below. Little 0.3, get me to where I need to go.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush.
Shit nice to me. Now the last thing I do on this song on the mastering chain is a mastering plugin called Master Plan. You feel what I'm saying? Shout my man Kev, K-Herb. That's my guy, man. He's a super producer. I was talking to him about the God Particle. He was like, yo, check out this thing called the Master Plan. And I ain't gonna lie. Shit, the Master Plan. So it does a lot. And this song is doing a lot. And I'll show you the 3 places on this plugin that I'm using in this song. So let's A-B that joint.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Free of money, me and baby ski the country. Board the jet to board the slopes. Give a fuck about horoscopes. We meant to explore the globe.
Alright, so on this left section, we got 3 EQs, low, mid, high. On the mid, you can do the low, middle, or high point of that middle section of the EQ. 0.12, slight. Show the AB of that.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money.
Everything that tastes, man, just that's the little that counts. This thick button over here, just 6%. It's adding saturation. I don't want to put that much saturation on the total song. Little touch, little taste. Pause.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Free of money, me and baby ski the country, board the jet.
And then calm over here, it reduces harshness. Has a little section on the top end of the spectrum that, you know, it's going to help you out a little bit. I'm putting on 8%. That's it. It just gives you that little smoothness that I'm looking for, especially this song, the type of mix that it is and how I'm marketing it to be. I want everything to be very clean on this vocal. You know, in other hip-hop songs, you might want it to be a little dirtier. You feel what I'm saying? But the approach on this song is a little different. So let's try it out.
Many countries on a body, I'm the only one to touch it. Cuccinelli gotta cuff it, ain't no titles, we don't rush it. Me to run it, feed it money, I'd rather be free of money. Free of money, me and baby ski the country.
It's like, you know, when you get the beard lined up, but your man's gotta take the motherfucking clipper and just go over the ends, like clip the little hairs that's sticking out, you know, just make it smooth. That's what that do right there. And so what's most important, obviously, about mastering, we're in the loudness wars, and feel what I'm saying? So you want to have a loud mix, but you want the DSPs to accept the song and have a one-to-one comparison of audio from Pro Tools to Apple Music to Spotify. Now, prior, it used to be, you know, you really want to hit that -14 LUFS because of Spotify. That's kind of debunked. You know, I've seen engineers like Mike Dean drop Travis Scott -8 LUFS and shit like that, just staring at videos. So my approach is also different because I'm an artist and engineer, so I've seen what my music is sounding like on the other end of things. You know, before I had True Peak down, I was putting shit out -9 LUFS, 4.5 True Peak, and shit was sounding buzz. So this song, I've gotten a little better. Coming into master plan, my True Peak is just about 0. The LUFS for the song is just about, I think, like -9, -10 or some shit like that. And because I understand that I could push the True Peak a little bit and it still be a one-to-one capture on the DSPs, and you know, this is just a choice you have to make. I'm adding 2 dB on the end. I'd rather do that on the aux as opposed to pushing the loudness on the master plan because I just don't want to add processing. I like the sound of everything, so I kind of don't want to shift it around. So if I'm at 0, I add 2 here. I'm gonna check my meter on the master. It's gonna hit like 1.9, 2 dB True Peak. I'm okay with it. It's gonna give me a lot of loudness going in there, and it's really gonna get me to where I need to go. But you know, other than that, the most important thing is, you know, shaping that mix to give it a bigger push, more clarity, more landscape. And obviously gain staging is so important to come into there, giving yourself that space to work with, especially if you're mixing. Like if you like me, you know, I'm mixing and mastering at the same time. I'm sending it off to a mastering engineer. You know, I don't got it like that. You know, I'm self-taught, and I've had to do an incredible amount of research just to know anything that I know about mixing and mastering. And mastering is incredibly difficult to do research. It's so nuanced, and like all the videos talking about it, it's like you have to watch hours of this shit to understand what the hell they're talking about. So hopefully this was a simple way to approach it. I'm not the toughest. I am the toughest. I'm not the most accredited. You feel what I'm saying out here yet? You know what I mean? But I know what I'm doing is really substantial. And, you know, showing you that you can really achieve the highest level possible mix and master from wherever you are. You feel what I'm saying? You see I'm in my living room, feel me? And at the end of the day, mixing and mastering is about translating a good song to the consumer. You can't out-engineer a bad mix. You know, it's a good song, good recording. Those things are really important as well. And, you know, I've gotten the song to a place that no matter where you play it, phone, radio, car, headphones, AirPods, the song is jumping. The bass is knocking. The vocal is clear, balanced. You hear everything clearly. You know, it translates the emotion. You know, for this song, I'm okay with giving more of the arena to the low end as opposed to the vocal because I know what this song is meant for. And at the end of the day, that's it. You're mixing and mastering so that when someone listens to the song, they're like, oh, shit, they can't hear all the things we hear. You know, we're molding the clay so that they can look at the final image and be like, oh, that's hot. Just look at it for 2 seconds. Oh, that's hot. They just know. You know what I mean? We're playing with their perception. So, yeah, that's it, you know. First breakdown video of my mixing master. I hope it was tough. Whether or not there's a demand for me to make a video on the mix, I'm going to do that shit anyway. Feel what I'm saying? Someone going to learn this. All right? We're going to fast forward in the future one day and look back and be like, damn, he was really dropping them gems. So, that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. It's your boy Key, man. Stay tuned for the next one.